So ever since his fall, Satan has always been this way. In Revelations 12:10, he has always been an unforgiving person, a totally accusatory person. There is no change to him, and there is an inability with him to change. Now, when we accuse others, when we judge others, when we live in judgment, we are actually following Satan's mindset. That's a scary thought for a believer, I hope. And welcome to the simple truth in the Word of God. I hope it will jolt your spiritual heart as it has mine. So when we judge others, when we live in judgment, when we live in accusations, then we are actually following in Satan's mindset. And that is a really scary thought. You know why? Because look at where Satan is actually. So he is the he is the god of this, so he is the leader of his entire demonic army, all right? But it's not like he has a group of friends gathering anytime. No, he is completely lonely. And this is very, very clear, because he believes that he is the judge of all. I mean, he believes that he can judge God without a question. He said so in Isaiah 14:14. I will ascend beyond the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. I can judge God. I can push him off his throne. I am more powerful than he. I am a more perfect judge than he is. I'm a more righteous judge than he is. I am a more I can accuse him with correct, and I will be proven right. And he believes that to this day. He is not stupid, but he's mad. He's not an idiot. He's a genius, but he is crazy. And he believes that he can be right about this, and he keeps doing this. He believes that he believed that he could dethrone God and could sit in his seat. And I think he still believes that. He would love for us, he would love for you and me as believers to follow in his footsteps. He would love for us. He would just simply love for us, and to do that. And he has invited humanity to this from the get-go, really. In Genesis 3:5, when he said to Eve, you will be as gods, knowing good and evil. What did he offer? He said, you will become judges. You will be able to judge between right and evil, just like God, on your own. And you can, then you can accuse this and acquit that, and that's how it's going to work. From there on, you will be as God. You will be a judge. Follow in my footsteps. You want to be God. I want to be God. You will never be God like I am, Satan thought to himself, but you can be some sort of little gods if you want, whatever. The point is that he has invited humanity to follow in his footsteps, and sadly that's what we did at the fall. But what does he want today? He still wants us to follow in his footsteps, okay? He wants you and me as believers to exercise judgment that is not ours to make. Why does he want that? Well, he wants that because he knows that we can judge, but we don't have the ability to bear the consequences. We're not made for that. He wants us to judge, but he knows we don't have the wisdom to guide that judgment, as God has wisdom for judgment. He wants us to judge, but he wants us not to, because he knows we don't have enough love to turn it away. When you believe that you're right in judging and condemning someone else, it's time to consider, are you treading in the devil's footsteps? And time to realize that you are, instead of the Lord's. The Lord is the Lord of forgiveness. He is the Prince of Peace. And peace is not in judgment and accusation. The Lord wants you to follow in his footsteps and just forgive, and learn to forgive, and learn to let go things. And Satan wants you to go and follow in his footsteps. God forbid that would happen to us. God bless you, and I trust you'll be back for more.